What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another OBD mastery video. Now, today's video we're going to be talking about the P0011 code on a Volkswagen Jetta 2.0 TFSI. Now, we're going to basically show you the causes of this code, the symptoms of this code, a couple of ways you can troubleshoot this code, and much more. So let's go ahead and get right into it with starting off here on the agenda of today's video. So you're going to understand the P0011 code, the common causes of this code, symptoms, troubleshooting steps, and other possible culprits to kind of lead you to a solution of what could be the problem that actually triggers this code. So let's get in here, starting off with understanding the P0011 code. Now, this code indicates that there is an issue with the valve or the variable valve timing VVT system. It denotes that the intake camshaft position in bank 1 is more advanced than the ECM has commanded. Such over-advancement can lead to performance issues, increased emissions, and potential damage if left unresolved. Now, the common causes of the P0011, you can see here first on the list, is we have dirty engine oil. Now, contaminated or degraded oil can impede the VVT system, leading to timing errors. You also have the wrong oil viscosity, so you have to use maybe a thicker oil or a thinner oil, really depends. So using oil with incorrect viscosity can affect the operation of the VVT system, causing it to malfunction. Third here we have is the failing VVT solenoid. So a malfunctioning VVT solenoid can prevent proper oil flow to the VVT system, affecting overall the camshaft timing. So next up here we have the camshaft phaser issues. A stuck or damaged camshaft phaser can result in the intake cam being out of sync, triggering this P0011 code. Now moving on, symptoms of the P0011 code. Now, you're going to have a check engine light, which is pretty normal, all right? This is what's going to trigger the code in the first place, so just be aware of any other warning lights and just be aware of what else can, lead to a P0011. Number 2 here, we have the rough start and idle. So this is going to be one of the symptoms. You're going to have rough engine starts and just unstable idle, and it's just going to be unstable. This occurs when the engine struggles to maintain a consistent RPM due to timing discrepancies. Number 3, we have the reduced fuel economy. Now, you're going to have a notable decrease in your fuel economy. That is because the engine will operate much or less efficiently. Now, this is a common symptom, so that happens when the timing isn't optimal. Now, moving on here, we have the troubleshooting steps. So you're going to want to check engine oil, all right? Make sure that is the adequate viscosity and the oil is actually clean. Lower dirty oil can affect the VVT system, so if necessary, replace it with the correct viscosity oil. Now, next up here is we have inspecting the VVT solenoid. So look at the intake VVT solenoid, check wiring connectors for damage, test the solenoid power supply voltage with a multimeter. Now, make sure it is clean and test its actuation as needed. Next up here we have checking your camshaft actuator. Now you're going to want to examine the camshaft actuator for wear or damage. Now, use compressed air to test its functionality by checking the advance and retard oil galleries. Inspecting the timing chain. Now, you're going to want to check the timing chain for wear or slack. Now, commonly on these TFSIs 2.0s, timing chain is a possible culprit. It could, go out. So you're going to want to check for rattling or sounds in general from the engine. So, you could get an indication of a maybe failing tensioner or just the timing chain. So replace if necessary if you inspect and you do find that that is a culprit. Moving on, we have possible culprits of this P0011 code. Now, starting off here, we have the camshaft position sensor. This is going to be your CPS. Now, a malfunctioning camshaft position sensor can send inaccurate signals to the ECM, leading to incorrect timing adjustments and triggering the P0011 code. Next, we have the crankshaft position sensor. Now, these two go hand in hand with each other, but similar to the camshaft position sensor, a faulty crankshaft position sensor can disrupt the synchronization between the camshaft and crankshaft. Now, this will result in timing errors. Next up here, we have the fuel pump relay problems. So, A failing fuel pump relay may lead to insufficient fuel delivery to the engine, causing timing inconsistencies that can trigger the P0011 code. Now, one way you could check the relay is usually is a little blocky fuse that goes into the rest of the fuses, but you're going to pull it out. You're going to want to actually shake it, see if there is play in between the relay, if it's kind of, you hear kind of a maybe a loose noise with the relay. Just check it out, see if it's actually loose. If it's loose, then you are going to have to change it out because that relay has went out. So that could also trigger the P0011 code. Make sure you check that as well. So ECM software issues. Remember that outdated or corrupted ECM software can cause incorrect timing commands to be sent, potentially resulting in this code. So basically, you're just going to want to go ahead and see if any of these are the possible culprits, kind of narrow it down to a specific problem. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you found this video helpful, everybody, don't forget to leave a like, all right? Don't forget to check out some of the other OBD mastery videos if you guys need help with much more things. Nonetheless, leave a comment down below if this did help you out. And till then, I'll see you all for the next video.